Now welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
All right. We are now hours away from Ahsoka. We can count down hours depending on when you're watching this.
You may have already watched it.
Yeah, then you're behind on the news. But whatever. I digress. First thing I would like to bring attention to is anyone who was able to watch the video we posted on Saturday, you are the lucky few because the UFC, Ultimate Fighting, claimed our video.
Yes.
Because of one of the Ahsoka trailers?
Yes.
The one that has Anakin in it in Balon.
I don't.
Somehow, even though we have used that clip in other videos, Ultimate Fighting Championship, whatever.
Claimed, UFC.
UFC. They have claimed it.
Blocked it, too.
Blocked
Not just
it.
trying to take the revenue from it. They just blocked it. They don't want it shown to anybody. Apparently, we have somehow offended the UFC.
I really wish... I wanted to go after the claim and try and get the claim removed.
Yeah.
But the only thing that it does is if for some reason they decide that the claim sticks, they can then turn around and delete your channel and be like, well, if you're going to fight for things and...
Anyway, I mean, it's funny. It's just funny if you wondered what happened to that video or...
It was a good video, but...
It was pretty good, I thought.
I'm sorry, everybody. It's gone now. The UFC owns it.
I guess.
I just wanted to make mention of it because I thought it was
kind of funny, actually.
Humorous. Yeah. It was like, do you think Disney will get mad if they're finding out UFC are claiming
because that's
Star
the
Wars
funny
trailers?
part. Like, UFC kind of claimed the Ahsoka trailer.
Yeah. They claimed one of the 30 to 45 second
one of the commercials.
Ahsoka spots.
Yeah, because we know what actually is.
They show you exactly what was their property.
It's a commercial
and it's literally Ahsoka trailer.
Yeah.
One of the newer ones.
I don't know.
If anything, Disney should be claiming it, but they don't because they're cool that way.
Disney tends not to make claims like that. No, they're pretty good. Yeah. I'll give them credit there for sure.
But I just wanted to make mention because it was funny, and I was not happy about that.
Oh, you were not. I wasn't happy either.
I worked too hard for them to claim my tiny little videos.
Anyway,
Thanks.
we should get to the news.
Yes, Disney Plus is putting out a special on September 15th called Master and Apprentice: A Special Look at Ahsoka. This should take place, I believe, right after Episode 5, which, as we remember, is Rosario Dawson's favorite episode.
Okay.
Yes. This was posted on the D23 website. The description says, on September 25th, audiences can watch how the series continues Star Wars legacy in Master and Apprentice: A Special Look at Ahsoka. Does that mean Episode 5 or 6 could be the Anakin episode that we're all expecting? The Hayden Christensen, here he is.
You said the D23 website?
Yeah.
Is that when D23 is taking place and it's just a coincidence?
No, that's after D23. D23 will be over by then. But, I mean, Rosario Dawson's favorite is Episode 5, and this could be a way for fans to, after they watch something monumental in an episode, to draw them in to watch a series, or a little one-shot, or docu-whatever.
How long is this supposed to be?
No idea. They don't tell you that kind of stuff.
I mean, this could be like 30 seconds, right? Or it could be...
It just says that audiences can watch how the series continues in Master and Apprentice. They didn't really post anything about how long it's going to be, but I'm assuming this is going to give information, possibly to fill the gap in of knowledge. Like, you might see something in the episode and be like, I don't understand that. And they're like, boom, Master and Apprentice. Maybe you should watch this. It's Ahsoka stuff.
All right.
It's just interesting. It could be information pertaining to... people are already all over the place saying, Master and Apprentice, this is all about Anakin. This is Star Wars legacy stuff.
I guess if it's important, wouldn't it be covered in the show? I'm just kind of curious, what this is. Is you're making it almost sound like it's an episode to be watched or actual story to be watched.
A special look at Ahsoka. It could just be something like mashing together some background information that you might need going into... I mean, remember, one of the leaks or rumors said that the series is kind of divided in half.
Yeah.
Where you really get more Ezra Thrawn stuff in the second half, and maybe there's just information that you need transitioning from the first half into the second half.
Could be. But I mean, again,
Master and Apprentice could also be about Kanan and Ezra.
Sure, but again, my point would be that should be evident in the show itself. You shouldn't expect people to... I'm not opposed to this. I'm not trying to say this is a bad thing, whatever it is, but I would imagine, if you really need to know something, that's the job of the show to cover for people who aren't in the know.
One could assume.
Or it could just be a fun thing for fans. It's just a fun little piece they put together, essentially, to kind of maybe celebrate, as you're kind of speculating, the return of one Anakin Skywalker, played by Hayden Christensen.
Who might be Marok.
No.
Go back to my weird theory. What if, though? What if?
Not that Hayden hasn't returned before, a year ago in Kenobi, but, it's still cool to have him back again.
again and again and
Sure.
again.
I'm cool with Hayden. I've never not liked Hayden.
I know. Let's move on to our next piece of news today because I have another piece of news, but this one is not Ahsoka related because we are so jazzed up watching Ahsoka tonight. I mean, yay.
I'm pumped. I can't wait. I hope this is fingers crossed. I hope this is really good.
It's everything you've ever wanted.
Well, it doesn't have to be like, a spiritual experience, but I'm hoping it's a really good Star Wars show.
You could be.
Sure, it could be, but let's not set the expectations or the bar too high. Let's just hope for a nice, good quality story and some, good everything else. Acting, special effects, directing.
Well, here's another interesting tidbit. Disney Plus is finally doing something that Netflix has been doing all along. They're releasing their Disney Plus exclusive shows to the masses on Blu-ray. Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 are both going to be releasing this Christmas on the December 12th.
Wow, what a coincidence, right before Christmas.
Right.
Wonder what's going to be under my tree this year.
Supposedly, the pre-orders are coming out next week on Monday. You'll be able to pre-order your copy of Season 1, Season 2 of Mando. They're going to have a collector's edition, 4K UHD, and a Blu-ray release. There will be steelbook packaging available,
of course.
Which I have pictures of already. Concept art cards, never-before-seen bonus features that they apparently didn't even put up on Disney+.
Any deleted scenes? That's always the most enticing to me. And some of the behind-the-scenes stuff is good too.
I'm hoping they stick the Disney galleries for each season on there.
Yeah, I'd imagine,
especially if you
right?
get, like, the collector's edition.
Like, there's, like, another edition?
Well, there's a regular edition and there's collector's edition.
Oh, so the steelbook is not regular. That's
probably
okay.
Collector's edition. It's kind of funny, though, because this is a way for them to try and
Make
gain
more
some
money?
cash flow.
Yeah.
I was wondering how long it was going to take before they did this. I'm like, Netflix does this. I think Hulu does this.
Well, the funny part is it's going to be people who have already seen the series and probably have Disney Plus who primarily buy this.
I know you'll want this.
I have everything. I have
Yeah.
as much on physical media, Star Wars, as I possibly can.
Because they can't go back and digitally alter your physical
No,
media?
we've had problems with that in the past.
We have seen this.
Some 25 years ago, a guy by the name of George Lucas changed his own movies, and it's very hard to get those original copies, so I tend to like those original copies.
Yeah. I'm just sad because Admiral Blue Jeans guy won't be in it. They've already taken him out.
They should leave it intact. They should.
I want Admiral Blue Jeans guy.
Well, apparently people who watch my channel wanted Admiral Blue Jeans guy to have a Battle of the Heroes and Villains video.
You should have. You could have made
I know.
up.
I've gotten a lot of heat for that, for not actually making that video.
I think you should have, and because we don't really have any canon history, you could have invented an entire history for Admiral Blue Jeans guy.
Yeah, I guess I could have done a lot of things other than just say no. But it's in the past now, and we let the past die, don't we?
But this also does herald in the fact that we'll probably be seeing more of these coming out from Disney+.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, Mando Season 3... because Disney's looking to increase revenue. And it seems like they're trying to start with, of course, a show like Mando, which was
popular.
Seasons 1 and
Season
Season 2 were very good.
The best they've done with Disney Star Wars so far.
So this is how they're going to cash back in on those. And maybe this is the test run. If it's successful, we'll see another Star Wars show or maybe one of the Marvel shows.
Yeah, I'd imagine if this sells well, it won't be the first or the last, I should say.
I mean, they could prioritize the shows that had large critical praise to gain revenue. I mean, if you keep hearing from your friends how great Mandalorian is and you've never seen it, this is an opportunity.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just, I think there's a lot of people who don't care so much about the physical media anymore.
Right, but if it's the only way they can see it, and if there's a physical copy, maybe there's a digital version you can just buy.
Well, that
because that's
really
usually what happens.
I mean, that even defeats the purpose even more in a way, because
it doesn't, because like if you buy it on Vudu or whatever service you use for where you put all of your stuff, then you own it without having Disney Plus.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you want to just not have Disney Plus all the time and you want to watch The Mandalorian, it's nice to have the discs. But again, I think that's more fans anyway.
But at the same time, you think it this way, though. It allows you to cancel a subscription. You have to think, how much is it going to cost for me to watch this over time per month? Does that equal the amount I'm going to spend on the Blu-ray once?
Again, I think it's just something that fans will want because they want it. I don't know that this is something...
Well, it's a bit of money juggling and buying it for a friend.
Do we have a price on this?
No, we don't. Not yet.
Oh, jeez.
Not yet. But depending on what they price it at, it could be a viable solution to people who don't have Disney Plus or can't get it in their area.
I would think you would want to price this kind of conservatively, right? A little on the lower end. I don't think
Well,
you
you
want to
should
try
definitely.
to.
That's why they've got to have a collector's edition, so they can have a high end.
Yeah, I guess so. Disney.
I am very curious at what the price will be on this, though.
So yeah, that'll be something to keep an eye on. I probably will end up owning it somehow, some way.
You probably will.
Yeah. But for now, I think that's going to be all we got through this time. So now it's your turn to take to the comments below and tell us what you think of any and all of today's news.
And Ahsoka's coming. Don't put Ahsoka spoilers on this video if you watch it after.
Later. Yeah. But anyway, post your comments below. Spoiler free. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.